wearing clothes until they have holes, shoes that no longer have soles, borrowing money from their son for the rent because all of their money was already spent, never having the newest and best. He didn't fit in like the rest. He only applied to one school, not because it was his dream, but because it was the only one he could afford, it seemed. He received a full scholarship and letter saying he was accepted, which wasn't at all what he expected. He was only hoping to make himself a better life. Never did he expect that it was where he'd find his wife. With a lot of hard work and dedication, he made the most of his education. The poverty cycle has broken, and so many new doors have opened. He was so happy to know that his kids would never suffer like him, so, as one of his privileged children, I never take for granted what I have been given. Every day I walked into school, I kept in mind every rule. No nail polish, no boots, and no monkey bars wearing a skirt. Every statement the teachers made, we had to support. It didn't matter if you had a question or if you wanted to challenge something while school was in session. You believed what you were taught or you would be in trouble because there was no free thought. I was constantly told I was wrong and I knew I didn't belong. After years and years of Catholic school and CCD, it was over and I was so happy to finally be me. As a female with white skin, I never suffered much from oppression. The harshest things that were ever said were that I was a bad driver or a spawn of Satan because of my red head. I only applied to one school like my dad, but unlike him, it was my dream school and I wanted to go there so bad. I achieved my goal and am majoring in psychology, graduating in 3 years instead of 4, uncommonly. I will graduate debt-free, but it wasn't all just handed to me. My parents have been very giving, but I applied to over 100 scholarships and work for a living. I've been called ambitious when I tell people my objective. It's probably because I'm a girl, but is that supposed to make me defective? I hope to earn my doctorate and open my own clinic for children. I'm determined and nothing will stop me, especially not the fact that I'm a woman. I will be very successful years down the line, living in a big house with a handsome husband of mine, 4 kids running around the yard. Glad I made it to where I want to be, thanking myself and my dad for working so hard.